Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell icon. This way, you'll stay updated with our daily insights designed to help you navigate the world of finance. As Warren Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This powerful insight from one of the world's wealthiest individuals underscores a fundamental truth about financial security. The financial struggles of the average American are more intense than you might think. We'll dive into some shocking statistics, reveal the real numbers behind financial comfort, and share practical tips to help you navigate these challenges. But that's not all. Make sure to stay with us until the end, because we'll be giving you two special bonuses. First, a takeaway section that summarizes the entire video, and second, actionable exercises to help you implement these tips and take control of your financial future. You won't want to miss this. Let's get going. 1. The income versus comfort gap. Many Americans believe they need to earn around $233,000 annually to feel financially comfortable. However, the actual average income in 2021 was only $75,203. This gap highlights the struggle many face. For example, consider Sarah, a school teacher earning $60,000 a year. She dreams of owning a home, but finds it challenging to save enough for a down payment due to her salary. To bridge this gap, Sarah started a side hustle tutoring students online, which boosted her annual income by $12,000. By cutting non-essential expenses and setting a strict savings plan, she's now closer to her homeownership goal. What steps are you taking to bridge the gap between your current income and your financial comfort level? Do let us know in the comments section. 2. Living paycheck to paycheck. Over half of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, failing to meet even modest financial goals. Despite lower debt and higher savings post-pandemic, many are anxious about future financial stability, including job security and retirement. Take John, for instance, a marketing professional who struggles to save due to high living costs. John tackled this by creating a detailed budget, focusing on essential expenses, and setting up an emergency fund. He automated his savings to ensure consistency. Additionally, he looked for ways to reduce costs, such as negotiating bills and seeking affordable entertainment options. These steps helped him break the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Are you also living paycheck to paycheck? What are some challenges you face in trying to save money? Do let us know your queries and experiences in the comments. 3. The burden of rising costs. Essential expenses like healthcare, college, and housing have increased dramatically without a corresponding rise in wages. For instance, Emma, a recent college graduate, faced steep student loan payments alongside her entry-level salary. To manage this, Emma moved back home temporarily, allowing her to allocate more funds towards loan repayment. She also took advantage of employer-sponsored health benefits to reduce out-of-pocket healthcare costs. By prioritizing her spending and seeking additional income sources, Emma could better manage the burden of rising costs. 4. Housing affordability crisis. Housing costs are a major concern, especially for those under 40. The median monthly rent in the U.S. is $2,029, consuming a significant portion of income. Many Americans spend more than the recommended percentage of their income on housing, leading to financial strain. Consider Mark and Lisa, a young couple renting an apartment in a high-cost city. They realized that their rent consumed nearly 50% of their income, leaving little for savings. To address this, they explored remote work options and relocated to a more affordable city. This move reduced their rent expenses significantly, allowing them to save more and work towards buying their own home. 5. Managing daily expenses effectively. With monthly expenses for food and healthcare taking a significant toll on take-home pay, renters and homeowners often find themselves with little left for other necessary expenses. To manage these costs, it's crucial to adopt practical strategies. For instance, a family of 4 in Chicago struggling with grocery bills switched to meal planning and bulk buying. They saved over $200 a month by shopping sales and using coupons. Additionally, they utilized preventive healthcare measures and employer-provided health plans to lower medical expenses. These adjustments help them better manage their daily expenses. 6. Smart budgeting techniques. Financial experts recommend spending 50% of income on essentials, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings or debt repayment. However, many Americans spend 75% on essentials alone. To overcome this challenge, adopting smart budgeting techniques is vital. For example, Alex, a freelance graphic designer, used the 50-30-20 rule as a guideline. He tracked his spending using budgeting apps and regularly reviewed his financial goals. By adjusting his lifestyle and prioritizing his financial objectives, Alex was able to save more effectively and invest in his future. What budgeting apps or tools do you use to track your spending and achieve your financial goals? Have they helped you manage your finances? 7. Disparity in perceived needs. The amount needed to feel secure varies widely among different income groups. Those earning less than $50,000 a year feel they need around $184,000, while those earning $100,000 or more believe they need about $341,000. This disparity highlights the subjective nature of financial comfort. For instance, Jane, earning $45,000 a year, felt overwhelmed by financial insecurity. She focused on increasing her income through professional development and part-time work, eventually securing a higher-paying job. By aligning her perceived needs with realistic goals, Jane improved her financial outlook. 8. Coping with rising interest rates. Rising interest rates have made financial comfort elusive for many. Higher rates increase the cost of borrowing for major purchases like homes and cars, as well as credit card debt. To cope with this, consider refinancing options or consolidating debt. For example, David, burdened by high-interest credit card debt, opted for a balance transfer to a card with a lower interest rate. This move saved him hundreds in interest payments, allowing him to pay off his debt faster and reduce financial stress. Have you considered refinancing or consolidating your debt to lower interest payments? What was your experience? 9. Overcoming the debt burden. A significant number of Americans lack sufficient retirement funds or emergency savings. Over 40% cite this as a reason for financial insecurity. For instance, Laura, a nurse, struggled with student loan debt and minimal savings. She adopted the debt snowball method, focusing on paying off her smallest debts first, while making minimum payments on larger ones. This strategy gave her a sense of achievement and motivated her to continue. Additionally, she set up a high-yield savings account for emergencies, gradually building her financial safety net. 10. The importance of public policy. Public policy plays a crucial role in financial security, especially in retirement. Social Security and employer-provided retirement plans need reforms to remain effective. For example, Michael, a retiree, relied heavily on Social Security for his income. He also took advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans during his working years. Understanding public policy changes and planning accordingly can help individuals secure their financial future. 11. The importance of savings and emergency funds. Many Americans cite insufficient emergency savings and retirement funds as key reasons for their financial insecurity. In 2022, only 54% had 3 months of emergency savings, down from 59% in 2021. This decline underscores the need for better financial planning. Consider Mary, a single mother who struggled to build an emergency fund due to her tight budget. She decided to implement a few strategic changes. First, Mary set up a dedicated savings account and automated a small portion of her paycheck to go into this account each month. She also started using cashback apps and coupons for groceries, saving an extra $50 monthly. By cutting back on non-essential expenses like dining out and entertainment, Mary was able to increase her monthly savings. 12. Embracing personal financial responsibility. Achieving financial security requires clear goals and effective budgeting. Individuals must align their spending with their financial objectives, such as retiring early or becoming debt-free. Despite widespread financial anxiety, proactive management of personal finances is essential. Take Tom, a young professional aiming to retire early. He began by setting specific financial goals, including paying off student loans within 5 years and saving for a down payment on a house. Tom created a detailed budget that accounted for all his expenses, categorizing them into essentials, wants, and savings. He allocated 20% of his income to debt repayment and another 20% to savings and investments. By staying disciplined and regularly monitoring his progress, Tom managed to pay off his student loans ahead of schedule and build a substantial savings fund. How do you stay disciplined and monitor your financial progress regularly? What methods work best for you? Share your experience in the comments so everyone can learn from it. Bonus 1. Here are the 12 key most important takeaways from the video. 1. Income versus comfort gap. Many Americans believe they need $233,000 annually to feel financially comfortable, but the average income in 2021 was only $75,203. This gap highlights the significant struggle many face to achieve financial security. 2. Living paycheck to paycheck. Over half of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, failing to meet even modest financial goals. Despite lower debt and higher savings post-pandemic, many are anxious about future financial stability, including job security and retirement. 3. Rising costs. Essential expenses like healthcare, college, and housing have increased dramatically without a corresponding rise in wages. This discrepancy makes it challenging for the average worker to cover basic living costs. 4. Housing affordability crisis. Housing costs are a major concern, especially for those under 40. The median monthly rent in the U.S. is $2,029, consuming a significant portion of income, and many Americans are spending more than the recommended percentage on housing, leading to financial strain. 5. Managing daily expenses. Monthly expenses for food and healthcare significantly impact take-home pay. Renters and homeowners often find themselves with little left for other necessary expenses, making it crucial to adopt practical strategies to manage these costs. 6. Smart budgeting. Financial experts recommend spending 50% of income on essentials, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings or debt repayment. However, many Americans spend 75% on essentials alone, making it difficult to save for the future or enjoy discretionary spending. 7. Perceived needs disparity. The amount needed to feel secure varies widely among different income groups. Those earning less than $50,000 a year feel they need around $184,000, while those earning $100,000 or more believe they need about $341,000. 8. Coping with interest rates. Rising interest rates have made financial comfort elusive for many. Higher rates increase the cost of borrowing for major purchases like homes and cars, as well as credit card debt, further straining finances. 9. Debt burden. Many Americans lack sufficient retirement funds or emergency savings. Over 40% cite this as a reason for financial insecurity, with many relying on credit to cover unexpected costs, which adds to their debt burden. 10. Public policy importance. Public policy plays a crucial role in financial security, especially in retirement. Social Security and employer-provided retirement plans are essential but need reforms to remain effective and sustainable. 11. Savings and emergency funds. Many Americans cite insufficient emergency savings and retirement funds as key reasons for their financial insecurity. In 2022, only 54% had 3 months of emergency savings, down from 59% in 2021, highlighting the need for better financial planning. 12. Embracing personal financial responsibility. Achieving financial security requires clear goals and effective budgeting. Individuals must align their spending with their financial objectives, such as retiring early or becoming debt-free. Proactive management of personal finances is essential for overcoming financial anxiety. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found the takeaways helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Which takeaway resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know why it stood out to you. Your feedback is super important and helps me create even better content for you. Can't wait to read your thoughts. Bonus 2. Here are 12 exercises on how to implement the takeaways. 1. Income versus comfort gap. Create a side hustle plan. List your skills and passions, research potential side gigs or freelance opportunities, and set a goal to generate an extra $500 a month. Track your progress and adjust your plan as needed. 2. Living paycheck to paycheck. Develop a detailed budget. Track all your expenses for a month, categorize them, and identify areas where you can cut back. Set up an emergency fund by automating savings of at least $50 from each paycheck into a separate account. 3. Rising costs. Conduct a personal expense audit, review your monthly expenses, compare them to your income, and find ways to reduce costs. Focus on negotiating bills, finding discounts, and eliminating unnecessary subscriptions. 4. Housing affordability crisis. Evaluate your housing options. Calculate the percentage of your income spent on housing. If it exceeds 30%, explore alternatives such as moving to a more affordable area, downsizing, or finding a roommate to share costs. 5. Managing daily expenses. Implement meal planning and bulk buying. Create a weekly meal plan, make a shopping list, and stick to it. Look for sales and use coupons to save on groceries. Track your monthly food expenses and aim to reduce them by 10%. 6. Smart budgeting. Apply the 50-30-20 rule. Calculate your monthly income and allocate 50% for essentials, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. Adjust your spending to fit these categories and review your budget monthly. 7. Perceived needs disparity. Set realistic financial goals. Determine your annual income and desired financial comfort level. Create a plan to increase your income through skill development, career advancement, or additional income streams. Review and adjust your goals quarterly. 8. Coping with interest rates. Review and refinance debts. List all your debts with interest rates. Research refinancing options or balance transfer offers to lower interest rates. Create a repayment plan prioritizing high-interest debts and track your progress. 9. Debt burden. Implement the debt snowball method. List all your debts from smallest to largest. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on others. Once paid off, move to the next smallest debt. Track your progress and celebrate milestones. 10. Public policy importance. Stay informed about public policy changes. Subscribe to financial news sources and follow updates on Social Security and retirement plan reforms. Participate in employer-sponsored retirement plans and maximize contributions. 11. Savings and emergency funds. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer of a portion of your paycheck to a dedicated emergency savings account. Aim to save at least $50 per month initially and increase the amount as your income allows. 12. Embracing personal financial responsibility. Define and prioritize your financial goals. Write down your short-term and long-term financial objectives, such as paying off debt, saving for a home, or retiring early. Create a budget that aligns with these goals and review your progress regularly. Adjust your spending to stay on track. Now that you understand the immense gap between perceived comfort and actual income, there's another crucial issue you need to tackle. Despite your best efforts, you might still struggle to control your finances. Why is that? In our next video, the shocking truth: why you'll never control your finances and how money really works. We unravel the hidden forces at play and reveal how to truly master your money. See you there.